What up, everybody? It's 10 o'clock. That means it's time for Beat Boutique, episode 2. Alright, so that means I know what I need to do. I'll do that here, and that means it's time to roll the fuck up, y'all.
333 R.I.P.P. Don P. PhD. Yo. I said R.I.P. TV. Tell a homie. Mob Deep Mondays, that's every day, thoughty. It's all for the community. That's what P showed me. We lost without the unity. Where the fuck is the OGs? R.I.P.P. God bless the real. Only for the righteous. The rest will go to hell. Flipping through the book of Revelation, figure it out. Transliterate the translation, do it yourself. It's the last days, life is a test and we in a cage. Concrete jungle, everyday struggle. Fuck the pain, I'm on some HNIC shit. Hegelian 3 shit. If you don't know what I mean, you was never G. Real shit, R.I.P. Yo, P, play that beat back, 333. Burn some weed, repeat that. Shake me up a Tuka pack, break me off for 20 pieces. I'm gone, never looking back. Y'all can't talk to me. R.I.P. TV, tell a homie. Mob Deep Mondays, that's every day, thoughty. It's all for the community. That's what P showed me. We lost without the unity. Where the fuck is the OGs? Like the weed, play some IMD for me. It's hell on earth for real, but y'all don't wanna see paper trail politics. All the shit was prophecy, strictly for the family. Peace to the prodigy. R.I.P.P. I sleep when it's time for me. Dope dreams bring the skizzy, pour the Hennessy. Searching for some inner peace, couple hundred G's. Deadly weapons and some weed just for you and me. R.I.P.P. I sleep when it's time for me. Dope dreams bring the skizzy, pour the Hennessy. Searching for some inner peace, couple hundred G's. Deadly weapons and some weed just for you and me. Yo.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to Beat Boutique. Send me your motherfucking music, and let's see if we can make that shit better together. That's the whole point. It is a chance for me to put my ears onto your music, and we can make that shit better together. This is episode 2, and I will say episode 1 was fun as shit, man. I had a lot of fun dropping some gems, giving you guys some tips and some secrets and whatnot. Yeah, Martin, what up, man? I like this. This is fun. Last week was really fun. I mean, I have fun doing this all the time, no matter what it is. Football, through Beat Boutique, through the Dower. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's all dope, man. But when we really got into the swing of things on Beat Boutique, that shit was fun. So, yes, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, we got to, and it's going to be good exposure. Not really exposure, because I don't have a huge fucking platform. I don't really care about that shit. Manny, what up, homie? But it gives people a chance to, like, link up. And my whole vision with all this is to get producers and rappers and artists to be like, yo, son, let's do something together. No, it's not today. Today is, if you're working on it's Beat Boutique, Manny. So we'll do the contest at the end of the month. We're in the middle of the month right now. So today's episode is, you're working on music, you already know the drill. Hit that $, throw something this way. I don't care what it is. Remember, we're gaming YouTube's algorithms. That's the whole point of this. If it was really about money and whatnot, I had my cash up instead of this, because YouTube takes a huge percentage of these. But that's not the point. What we're doing is building, and it's working. 2021, things have gotten exponentially better. in the 333 realm. So, you're mixing records, you want some help on the mix, send it my way. You're making beats, you want some advice, send it my way. Anything, working on music, you want my ears on it for a couple minutes, you got the email, it's up in the pinned comment, go ahead and send it this way. And you already know the drill. Not only am I going to hear it, we're all going to hear it. So, as always, I guess I should really start playing music from me. So, let me see. I think I know what I should play. So, I recently sent out a beat to somebody. And, I love this goddamn beat, y'all. I always have. And we'll see what we can come up with. But this is also an opportunity for you guys, for me to lift the veil and see behind the scenes on things I'm working on, works in progress, things, just how I'm going musically. This is the production show, basically. There is a show about P, a show about Mobb Deep, a show about football, a show about an open forum show, and this one is literally geared on production and whatnot. So let me play this beat that I just sent out to somebody. I'm not going to say who I sent it out to. We'll see where it comes from. But, this is the first time y'all going to hear this, I think. Word, yo, good looks, legendary. TVR, man, good looks, yo. Sam Leb, what up, homie? Kal-El, you already know. Yeah, this is something I've been working on. Now, I believe it's time to send that one off to Big Boz, because that one needs Boz's bass lines. There's only one person I go to get bass lines done, and that's Big Boz. So, yeah, working on that one. Let's see what else I got working on. What else I got in the works. You see what I say whenever I try to make beats like Alchemist, and then what comes out? I can't help it, man. I was actually just on the phone with my homie Kel, who's the first rapper I ever worked with, and literally is the rapper that made me drop out of school. He didn't make me. Inspired me to drop out of college to make rap music. I was like, yo, I can't rap, but I'm going to go make some beats or something. Shit, this shit is fucking dope. And I literally just got off the phone with him. I was like, yo, I got to go live. Beat with you great now. And he's like, word. So we were talking about some songs we're working on and shit right now. And I was just like, man, I was like, yo, you know me, man, my soft ass R&B beats. Yeah, man, I should have gave that one to P. I should have played that one. There's very few regrets that I have, but I never really played my beats for P because I didn't want to act like I was like trying to force him to use one of my beats because of our relationship. So I kind of always just wanted him to ask, but, you know, in order to survive, you got to learn to live with regrets, man. Lesson learned. You got to shoot the shot when the ball's in your hands. So I've already erased the mistake on that one. But I was talking to Cal, I was just like, man, you know me, man. Them soft ass fucking R&B beats that come out of me, man. He was laughing because he knows it's true. He knows it's true. I can't help it. I can't fucking help it. It's just, I make what is there. I don't try to force it. I just don't try to force it. I just make what's there. So, see, here's another example. Here's a Teddy Pendergrass sample. This is very, very works in progress, but this is what this show is about. See, it's fucking R&B shit, man. I can't help it. Although, what's funny is that beat's, which I never finished, is so old. Pacino actually wrote to that one. I was just like, yo, this is what you. Well, now I gotta play the beat. Y'all putting up fire emojis. I didn't think it's that dope yet. Yeah, you know, legendary, what I'm going to end up doing is sending that to somebody, probably Billy Lyons, and being like, yo, take this to the next stage so that I can finish it. Because I get stuck. And especially right now, because I've been having issues with Machine. I've been kind of in a production quagmire. But, speaking of the homie Billy Lyons, fresh off the FedEx. speaking of the homie Billy Lines, well, guess who's no longer in a machine quagmire? Shout out to the homie Billy Lines, man. You know I love you, homie. It's on now. So I literally have not been making beats for months because I've had software and computer issues. And when I upgraded to a new computer, I really ran into some machine problems. And I haven't been able to use it for like 6 months. But now, thanks to my motherfucking homie, Billy Lines, oh boy, we are back on the grind. So, what else? Yeah, man, y'all working on music, send it my way, man. See, what the fuck else am I working on? Yo, so, I'm gonna play this beat for you. And, I don't get it. I don't understand it, right? So, I made it clearly, and it's cool, whatever. But I actually had an artist grab it from me, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird that you picked this one out of all of them. And when I played it for P, I was just like, oh yeah, like somebody grabbed the beat from me, son. This is dope. He's just like, oh, word, let me hear the shit. And I played it for him. He was just like, yo, why didn't you play this for me? And I was just like, really, dude? And still to this day, I can't. I just don't see it. And maybe this is what Havoc runs into all the time, because Havoc rarely likes anything that he makes. He's his own harshest critic. But even working with P and being so close to him, I don't hear it. I want to play it for you, though, because what else? There ain't nobody sending me music. I'm going to just play you my shit. Yo, I swear to God, I am not. Everybody tells me they like this beat, and I just don't see it. I made it. I just was trying to see if I could make a beat out of playing the guitar when I can't play the guitar. And I mean, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. It gives you confidence and makes you feel good that people like the shit that you make. Because for the longest time, I never played a single thing that I ever made for anyone, because no one would listen. And especially way back in the day, it wasn't no good. Manny, you already know, man. Send me whatever it is you want me to critique and help you out with. You got my email. If the Tyranny is the one you want me to play right now, let me know. But if that is for the beat contest at the end of the month, I'm not gonna play it right now. Send me something else. Just let me know. I mean, yo, TVR, I swear. Reginald, what up? For the longest time, man, that was the biggest fight. You know, I'm a white kid from a farm in the mountains of West Virginia in New York, like trying to make rap music and shit, right? So getting somebody to listen was really fucking hard. And then, you know, let's be realistic. Way back when I started, they were not very good. Especially, when I got to New York and started hearing other people's beats, I was just like, oh my God, I am no good at this shit. Everybody is insane, but that's all part of the path because I wasn't supposed to be making beats like that. I'm supposed to be making albums and engineering. That's what I'm here for. See if I can find something else to play. Let's see if I got anything else that you might think is cool. Well, I do make loop packs, Reginald. I have many loop packs. All right, Manny, I got you. I got many loop packs. I'll open up some of my loop packs and play you some of the things out of them so you guys know what's exactly in them. So, Manny Capone, my motherfucking homie. Oh, thanks, Reginald. I appreciate that because I just TVR. I'll play some of them. You'll see what I'm working with. They're all sample and royalty free. I'm not, just go fucking make beats. All right, so what's going on with my beat competitions is once a month I will be designated one loop pack that I have available as the competition pack. And you don't have to make beats with just the loop pack. Just use something in the pack and make beats. There is no submission limit. You can send me as many as you fucking want. And at the end of the month, we're going to have a live stream and we're going to listen to all of them together. And it's going to be a competition. And the winner is going to be me, a guest judge, and then you guys. There'll be 3. You guys will count as 1 vote. I'll count as 1 vote. And the guest judge for that month will count as 1 vote. And we will pick a winner. We're going to do 1 a month, 12 winners. And at the end of the year, the 333, all of the winners and myself, we're going to put this together and we're going to put out an album. So that's me and you guys making an album together. And I'm excited. I've already seen some videos of people making some beats, and it's going to be fucking fun. So, it's going to be dope. And not only do you win a spot on the album, you also will win a bunch of stuff from me. There will be a prize pack. So, you will get some stickers. I got magnets. I got stuff on the way. And today I am announcing the first in the 333 merch line are RIPP socks. So a pair of these will also be included in the winner amongst other things. It's not just going to be socks. And you will also get a gift certificate from our sponsor, My Mom's Medibles. So got things in the works and things on the plans. Kal-El, hit me on Instagram. As of right now, the only place that I have that I do it is if you DM me on Instagram or you email me. You can email, my email's up at the thing, and then I will send it to you direct, and we'll do it like that. So, all right, Manny Capone, let's go. Oh, dude, you put so many of them in there at the same time. This is crazy. All right, homie. I never expected anybody to put samples from multiple Hegelian songs on top of each other. That shit just made my day. That is, see, this is why, when people send me beats they made out of some loop packs that I made, that shit is hilarious in a good way. I never fathomed that this would ever happen. Something that I had in my head, somebody will make something out of it. So, Manny Capone, that shit is crazy. That is such an ill idea. So, here's my advice. Bring the kick up so it thumps more. Definitely. And I actually agree with Reginald. The horn that you have in the background, smooth as fuck. That shit is cool. That main horn, get rid of that and reapproach the idea of putting something else on top of the beat, because you are on your way with that one. That shit is a really, really good foundation, but you cannot be afraid to be like, all right, let me get rid of that and let me try something else. Because there's a couple of beats that I made for Cash's album that they started out as one thing, and then, somebody the same thing say, yo, why don't you do this or get rid of that? And then when that happened, it was just like, all right, now let's reapproach this completely. And then we made something completely different out of it. And it ended up being better. But dude, that's fucking cool as hell, dude. I don't sample. It's really hard for me to sample. Like, it's really tough. I didn't even know what a drum machine was or how to sample or anything. I just always just banged away on keyboards poorly. So it fascinates me when people can cut up samples. It absolutely fascinates me. But, yeah, don't stop working on that one, yo. Don't stop working on that one. That main horn thing, I'm not even saying don't use that sound or whatnot. Just reapproach. It's a little bit too much. Leave a lot of that for the rapper to fill in. But yeah, bring up the kick, the snare. Sam is correct. The snare is nice and clean and snappy in the center, and the way that you cut up Tyranny, this shit is cool, man. I'm jealous of things of that nature. I'm sorry. I hate to admit it, but I am. I've always wanted to be able to sample and shit like that, and I just can't. I've tried. Let me see. Yeah, keep on working, man. Keep on working on that one. You got something going. Keep working on it. Let me see if I can find you. See if I can find you this song that I've been working on, this beat. And I did sample in it, but the way even the way that I sample is different. Let's see. All right, so anyway, what I'm going to do right now is show you guys some of the things in the loop packs. so you can see what we're working with here. Let me move this over, make myself a lot smaller. All right, bring this over here. All right, so all right, so we'll say in the piano loop master. It's a propaganda film from North Korea. I don't know what it used to be called, but the title that we found it under is actually called Propaganda. So I have this, one of the packs that I have available right now is the piano pack, and you'll see these are all recorded live at Quad Studios on Alicia Keys piano in $1 million room. And these are all just piano chops that are sample free for you to get busy with. I don't want anything. I don't want pieces of whatever you make. When you buy the pack, that's it. Go make some dope shit. I'm not one of those. I'm not going to take a percentage of the things that you make with my stuff. There will be no fine print. So, let me see. Let me just play a couple of these, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's the quality of loops that I had put together. This is not amateur hour. These were done for real by real fucking, like, real talented people. And we made them all up ourselves. So let me play a couple more. That one's just I cut up that. So, now you can see that's just the piano loops. So, I have mini packs this year. Gmail me or Instagram DM me, and we'll talk about what I got available and what you can do with them. So, I want to show you exactly what could be done. So that loop with Billy, all my drum packs are $20. I do have sales. If you pay crypto, it's $5 off. And then on Sundays, I have, I make sales every once in a while. But if you're just randomly, every pack I make, no matter what's in it, they're all 20. Go get busy. So take that sample. And we turned it into this. Oh man, I hate to toot my own horn, but when you're in front of my car, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm kidding. That literally would be nothing without Billy Lines. Literally nothing. That's like 1% me, 99% him. But Larry Bird, what up, homie? But that's what we did with one of those piano samples. So I have quite a few packs that are available right now. So let me show you a couple more. I have got a pack of loops, which has, I think, 64 loops in it. Let me see. I don't even know what. So I got one of just loops, one of all piano loops, a giant one of R&B loops, because clearly, for some reason, I make fucking R&B songs all the time. It never fails. See? God damn it. I promise you, it's never my intention to make beats like that. I'm working on a bass loop one of nothing but bass loops. And then I just released a fourth one called Free Soup. And this one's going to have a couple of them that you might have heard before. Not this. So, yeah, I got many loop packs. But the first competition is with the Hegelian Drummer Loop Dick. It's really hard to say that shit sometimes. But as you will see, in the list, it is literally all of the drums, patches, everything that I could get from my ears to yours from the album. So let's run through these. Oh yeah. Literally from the album to you, you can use one snare from this pack in your beat and it will be acceptable and meet all of the criteria that I have in order to make it into the beat contest. And then we will continue to build So, I need to roll a motherfucking blunt. Manny Capone, what up, homie? Send it through. Speaking of one William Lineal, I just got something from Billy Lyons, so let's check it the fuck out. Yeah, Billy Lyons. That shit is dope as fuck, man. And that's the best mix that you've ever sent me of any beat that you've done so far. So, yeah, I'm gonna hit you, man. I went in on that one. I need to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, I got a plan. You know, I got to know how to read between the lines. Get it? So, yeah, I will be hitting you on that one, homie. That shit is fire. As always, I expect nothing else from Billy Lyons. Very, very, very talented individual. And you guys should know, with me, once you set a bar somewhere, you can't go below it. I will tell you. I will tell you immediately, you've gone below the bar you've already set. This is unacceptable. Zach, what up, homie? Emmanuel Larson, what up? All the way from Oslo. The internet is dope, and so are you. Yeah, once you set a bar, I will not allow you to go under it. And that was always the easiest way to tell an artist that you didn't like what they were doing in the studio without them getting mad. Is just be like, yo, you've already set the bar somewhere. And I was being realistic. We've already done records better than this. You can't go below. I appreciate it, homie. So you can't go below the bar you've already set. So let's listen to some more fucking beats. Let's listen to some more things I'm working on. All right, yeah, fuck it, I'll have to open up the session. All right, so I've been giving you guys glimpses into my album. And when I say album, I'm not rapping. No one's rapping on it. It's not that type of music. Just remember, it's tough for me to make rap music. Now, I have worked with rappers who can rap on the music that I make. But I don't necessarily make rap music. That's why when I met Cash, I was so enamored because I knew he could do it. I knew it from day. I was just like, oh, you can do it. You can do the things that I do. And that's why I hold that's just one of the reasons why I hold Cormega in such high regard. And I'm at the point in my career where I work on music because I want to, not because I have to. So to work with Mega is something that I would want to happen. Like to do music with Mega, like to make a project together, because the things that Mega raps about and his ability and skill set and what he's about as a human being just align a lot with what I'm about and what I do musically and whatnot. And then he's got the ability to... This is not the one I want to play. He's got the ability to... I guess that is the one I was going to play. To do the type of music that I make. I know this is not the one I want to play. This is going to upset me. I know how to circumvent this. Apologies for the delay in processing. All right, so yeah, here's my album. A glimpse into it. Well, you really can't see it. There it is. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what that stands for yet, but this is kind of a work in progress. So let me play you a beat that I'm working on that is definitely not an R&B beat. You guys are going to think I'm nuts. Yeah, so that's a glimpse into what my album's going to be like. Not really. That's pretty much the most up tempo joint that I've ever made, I think. Because I'm always high as shit. I mean, clearly, the name of the song is Dutch Master. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. This is the first time in my entire career that I'm playing music for people. This is all new to me. I know I am who I am and I get it. But playing music that's like not out, that's not gone through the professional cog, this is the first time I've ever done this. So it's nerve-wracking because, I mean, you guys know, if you make music, you know. Yeah, man, I'll definitely play some more, man. This is outside of helping you guys with your music. Part of Beat Boutique is peeling back the wall, tearing down the wall that's up so you can see things in the works and what I'm working on. And also because I can get, thank you, man, I can get live feedback from you guys on things to know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. Get rid of that shit. Like, it really helps because I can't do it all on my own. But this is as crazy as it is, in 20 years in the game, this is literally the first time that I'm playing music that I work on, that I make myself for people. Like, yeah, this is it. I'm taking a leap in 2021. Even P didn't hear some of this stuff. Cash hasn't even heard any of this stuff. So, I want to play you one more before I play that Cash record, to show you what happens when I sample. So this is a song that I'm working on, and this is more how my album actually feels. But I got this. This is how I sample. Like, you would never know where it came from because I like to sample movies, like obscure movies. Like, you know how like people like to dig for records, like obscure, some Japanese funk band from '78, some vinyl that no one is ever going to know where you got the samples from. I like to do the same thing. I like to find obscure movies because sometimes the score behind it and the music bed behind scenes is so fucking cool, and it's so you got creators that no one's ever heard of, and you're listening to new stuff, and I like to sample that shit. I don't sample very much, but this is one. So listen to this loop. It's a sample. Dude, that loop, I was watching the movie and that scene came up, the immediate second that scene came up, I stopped it and then put the aux cord into Pro Tools. It's just like, I'm fucking making something out of that. And the beginning part where there's more instrumentation on top of it, when I was in Oregon hanging out with my homie, Emancipator, and I don't know if you guys listen to down-tempo music, but Emancipator is pretty much the motherfucking dude in that genre of music. Shout out to my homie. That is a real good, him and Ilya, those are my people. So he invited me out to his spot in Oregon, and I went out there for 10 days and was making music with him, and I played him that beat, and I was just playing him the things I was working on because I wanted to hear his opinion, and he just was just like, yo, put it in, and he just instantly started doing his thing. So, you know, by the power of the universe and the grace of God and all things dope and whatnot, I have a song with Emancipator, who is my favorite producer that's not a rap producer. We all know I think Alchemist is the greatest producer of all time. It's not even a question. But my favorite producer, non-rap, is... Yeah, you already know, Chronic. Send it through, homie. My favorite is Emancipator. I love his music. So, as promised, Emmanuel... as soon as I finish this and then take it to the studio so that I can go bounce it and put some final overall touches on it and then whatnot, and then he'll put it out. So this is the next song that is coming out from Cash. A couple of you have heard this before. I love this fucking song, dude. This shit is incredible. Lost Souls from Cash Bills and out of the whole 333 factory of dope-ass music.
Life for granted, nothing's promised, this I know. So I work hard and pray to God that He has mercy on my soul. Lost, soul, lost, soul, lost. Have mercy on my soul. Lost, soul, lost, soul, lost. We are all lost souls. Materials, I make you sell your soul. There's some truth to the stories that the devil told. Hell's rewards are easy to obtain, but the blessings from the heavens seem to always bear pain, and I bear shame. So I won't dare call a good Lord's name, won't say it in vain. And my veins are stained from the rains and the floods of the liquors and the drugs getting strains on the brain. Yeah, now you're thinking that you're happy with a pocket full of money and your clothes no longer tacky and your hair no longer nappy and your life no longer aggy. The chick that used to dish you now wanna get married, and you think you're savvy, so you went and bought a Chevy. The girls like the car, got mileage already. Nothing seems new, and everything's old. Time out, find out where the hell is your soul. Lost. We take life for granted, nothing's promised, this I know. So I work hard and pray to God that He has mercy on my soul. Lost, soul, lost, soul, lost. Have mercy on my soul. Lost, soul, lost, soul, lost. We are all lost souls. I'ma tell you something you ain't know. You see the same shoes, got the same soul, share the same view, and got the same goal, and that's to lead a store and get a pair of toes. The world's nuts, I hope you get a pair that grows. For those that's making moves, you're appearing froze, so your appeal goes down the drain like a plane with some anchors on the engines and the wings. So now you're out robbing, it's the easiest of things, cause like a panhandler, you only want to change. No originality, got your own plane, idolizing pictures for the modern mind frame. Waldo's soul, lost in the crowd. Some of y'all know, and some will figure out what this is about. Cause I've been lost, but now the kids found, and it's so astounding. See, we take life for granted, nothing's promised, this I know. So I work hard and pray to God that He has mercy on my soul. Lost, soul, lost, soul.
That song is incredible. Cash is so fucking smart. He's so fucking smart. He's so smart, dude. His writing is next level. So yeah, that is coming out next from Cash. So Manny Capone. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Drop the horn right there. Just let the drums in there. Wow, wow. Make them want the horn more. See all this? More of this. All right, so you got another one to work on, man. You have 3 or 4 different horn things, and it's dope. So you can use those to build up into each other and not have it throughout the whole thing, because at the end, that breakdown is fire. So if you want a rapper to fuck with that one, they're going to want more of that breakdown. I can guarantee you if P would have fucked with that one, he would have said, I already know. He would have been like, yeah, that horn right there, get rid of that during the verses. And we would have switched. I would have chopped it up for him, because we've done that with Beat Butcher beats. So don't take it as a diss in any way whatsoever. It's just the artist is going to want that room. But that breakdown at the end, that shit is cool as fuck. Yo, I got to listen to that. Yeah. Yeah, that ending is cool as shit, dude. I'm a huge fan of percussion. That's not real percussion, you know? It's like random sounds. So, Chronic, I got you, homie. I just got your email. So, there's an album by another producer a down-tempo producer who I think he's like Jesus of that genre, basically. Dude, just keep seeing 3s everywhere. You guys got to see. Look at that. Look at the inbox. Look at this. I now just went up to 34, but it was 333. Anyway, his name's Bonobo. And he made an entire album where none of the percussion on the album is drums. It's all sounds like he threw a quarter into an empty fishbowl. and used that as a snare. And yeah, Truth, you already know, Bonobo, aka Simon. Now, I have been fortunate enough to sit and have counsel with Simon on a few occasions, thanks to Prodigy being who he is and me being with P. But Simon is a real cool and real down-to-earth dude, and his music is amazing. Yeah, so TVR, I've only fanned out with 2 music makers ever. When I met Bonobo, I freaked the fuck out internally. I was freaking the fuck out, dude. I was like, yo, I cannot believe I'm hanging out with this dude right now. Because I had to tell him, I was like, yo, you're my favorite. You're my favorite. I've been listening to you since the beginning. I'm listening to him since fucking Dial M for Monkey and Animal Magic. And he's like, oh, wow, you've really been listening since. I'm like, dude, I've been a fan of you since your first fucking song. Him and Devin the Dude, man, I tell you guys all the time, when I met Devin the Dude, I was fucking flipping the fuck out, man. P was laughing at me. I couldn't even contain myself. It was that apparent that I was being a fucking fan. He was literally laughing at me. Because I don't take selfies ever. I had to do it. I was like, yo, y'all got to get in here. I need this pick. And he's just like, yo, you taking fucking selfies now, yo? And I was just like, I can't help it, man. It's Devin the Dude, man. Shout out to Pete for making that happen, because he knew how much of a fan I was of Devin. He arranged all of that shit, and that's how dope he was. Chronic, you got to understand. When it comes to bucket list items, if you smoke weed, most people will be like, oh, I want to smoke a blunt with Snoop. Or if you're white, they're going to be like, no, Devin the Dude's a rapper. And you're going to love him. He's incredible. All he does is rap about smoking weed and like getting pulled over by the police and like hanging out with girls and shit. Yeah, dude, I couldn't help it. P was laughing at me, but like I couldn't. It's the dude, man. I told P. It's a bucket list item of mine to smoke a blunt with the dude. And P made that shit happen, man. I wanted to do a song with him, and he made that happen, so I got that on my resume. But then when Devin went on tour, P was just like, yeah, man, nah, we going to the show, yo. So me, P, and B Gold, and Freaks, we went to the Devin show at BB King's, and then we went backstage and met him, and it was everything I expected it to be and infinitely more. And then B, I've told you guys before, I went in there on a mission, and I made the dude tap out. He literally tapped out on blunt number 8 and was just like, yo, I'm high as shit right now, and then walked away. I'm not going to say whether or not if I threw up later or passed out, but it doesn't matter. I walked out of the ring victorious. What happened in the locker room later doesn't matter, yo. Take him to church, Chronic. And the Lord said that you got to roll up. Aha! Alright, Chronic, as always, your shit is trippy as fuck, man, and you guys are right. You never know what's coming. Chronic is, I've already learned that I cannot listen to it and in 4 bars think that, yeah, this is it because it's going to be a rap beat. That ain't the case. So, what's going to happen when you do, if you have to mix something or if you make something like this that has a bunch of layers, all at the bottom end of the spectrum, is they're all going to fight for space. All right, so, and that's what's happening is they're fighting for the available space. So if you're considering your two-dimensional, it's time to take notes, people. If you're considering your two-dimensional space of mixing that I always refer to, that's what you're given, is the painting in front of you, the blank canvas. The bass and the kick and your subs are all going to be right here. The snare and vocals are going to be right here, right? And then you'll have some space up here with literal headroom. So, considering that you're only using about that much, even if you try to widen it out, because of where they are in the frequency spectrum, they're only going to be felt and apparent here on the bottom spectrum. So, if you've got 2, 3, 4, any number of lower tonal things, they're all fighting for space. So you can't be afraid on some of them to take an EQ and cut off the bottom end, cut like from 60 down off, because leave something else to take up 0 to 60 or 80, and then make the next one 80 to 200 and the next one 200 to 600 or whatever, and then get rid of all the rest of them so that they're all each occupying a space within the frequency spectrum, and they're all not all sitting on top of each other, right? So now you're kind of even weaving your sub frequencies together, which isn't that easy. It's way harder than anything else. So because there's always resonance in sub frequencies, there's always going to be bleed over, right? So now that you've done that, you have to effectively pan them also. Since you know you're only down here on this part of the spectrum, that's about all the room you get. You can't really push it out to 90 and 90 or 80 and 80 or even 100 and 100. It's going to slam it to the middle. Pushing it out there, really, you're really not utilizing the effect of panning it at all because of spectrum limitations. So stick them at 10 and 10, and the other ones at 30 and 30, and the other ones at like 40 and 40, right? So then you're only eating up this much of the spectrum. So you're from like 30 and 40 out is literally going to spray up and be the rest of it. So long story short, homie, find a way to weave all those together so they're not fighting each other. Because the other thing that's happening when they're all fighting each other like that for that space is they're all ganging up on top of each other. And whenever they gang up on top of each other and they're all sub-frequencies, your kick is going to be absolutely buried. So, that's our lesson for today. Thanks to Chronic for providing the medium for me to explain what the fuck I was talking about. Now, I hope that made sense. If it didn't, you guys know, hit me on Instagram. You can DM me and ask me anything. I am ready and available to anybody in the 333 that supports P to help you guys out in any way. So, you got us. What up, man? Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to that one. So, let's go to the next one. I know that. See, your shit is way cooler than what I was going to do with that. Alright, so that shit is, again, when somebody uses, alright, so he used a loop for one of my loop packs. It made that, and that shit makes me smile because I promise you that loop, when I had it the first time, what I had in my head was not that, and your shit is way cooler than what was in my brain, homie. Again, you know, with the mixing, just clear up the middle. But, yo, you definitely got to put out an album of your own shit, dude. You have your own kind of thing, and it switches up so many times that it doesn't require a rapper on it. So you got to put out like down tempo fucking. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Now you promote yourself on here, homie. Let everybody know. But you gotta You gotta like aim for like Circus Records and like that crowd, like the down tempo shit. You know, have you, Chronic? You gotta listen to Boards of Canada. You should check out, if you've never heard anything from Boards of Canada, you should definitely listen to them, because to me, oh yeah, see, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. By the second beat, I was just like, yo, man, he definitely listens to Boards of Canada. He has to. There's no way he doesn't. All right, so now I get it. Now I understand where your influence comes from. I knew it, dude. Boards of Canada is fucking awesome, dude. I love them. Clearly, I knew it. I knew who they were because I love down tempo shit. But yeah, Boards of Canada, homie. I could tell you definitely listen to them. Yeah, Aphex Twin. Oh yeah, Fortet's dope as fuck. Dude, I feel like I'm on fucking mushrooms at a carnival. This is trippy as hell. That took a dark turn. Hold on. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Dude, we might have to work on that one together because that one, he flipped that loop in a way that my brain never even conceived. Yeah, I want in on that one, homie. I want in on that one. That section right there, I went in on that. Dude, my mouth, like I like that was a natural reaction. I'm literally in shock that you were able to do that out of that because that's what I couldn't do. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up about that one. That shit is fucking. There's Chronic. All right, so with this one, you see how this one's drums are so snappy and hitty? Yeah, do that with the rest of them, dude. Do that with the rest of them. Make them all snappy and hit like that because your drum patterns are unique. You definitely got that signature within the drum patterns. Yo, I'm still bugging out about this shit right here, dude. I can't believe you did that. I can't believe that you did that. Yeah, we're gonna work on that one. I wanna do something with that. See, this is what. All right, so. Yeah, definitely get the stems, man. Get the stems because I'm going to deconstruct it and take what you did and build something else out of it, and we'll make it together and see what we can do. Because that's what me and Billy Lines do. I send him things that I'm stuck on, and then he fucking NPCs and machines the shit out of them. And then when he sends it back, I'm just like, oh, this is what I can't do, and you did it, and now I can finish this beat. So. All right, so that song that I played you from Cash, Lost Souls. The producer of that beat, it's a funny story. So, back in the Ustream days, me and P went live. Oh, shit. What the fuck happened? Are we back? We back? I don't know what the fuck just happened there. I don't know if this shit is still running or not. Are we still live? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, if we're still... I don't know what the fuck just happened. So anyway, back in the Ustream days... Alright, cool, thanks. The software just fucking bugged out all of a sudden. So back in the old Ustream days, me and P asked producers to send beats one night, and we got about 2,000 beats in an hour, and then we had to stop it because it was getting overwhelming. And there was a kid who sent a pack of beats, and one of the beats was that Lost Souls beat. And when I heard it, I was like, nope, that one's going to Cash. So P actually never got to hear that beat because I was like, he'll take it. It's going to Cash. So anyway, I was working on a beat, this loop I had stuck in my head forever. I could not get over the hump. I just could not do any justice to this loop. It was too dope to settle for what I kept doing with it. So I reached out to the kid, Amp, who made Lost Souls, and I was just like, yo, man, if I send you this loop without any drums or anything in it, see what you could do with it. And he sent me back made me literally remake the beat all over again. I was like, oh, no. I got this one is where the fuck is it at? Hold on, I'll find it, people. There it is. Of course, it would be the goddamn session. All right, I'm gonna have to open up the session. So anyway, I sent him the piano loop, and he sent me back a whole new thing of drums, and it made me make a whole new beat. Once again, R&B me. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I can't help it, man. It's what I do. So, let me tell you a story, though. Because Cash is Cash, and he actually has, oh, thanks, man. He has the ability I actually literally made that for Cash. I know it sounds weird because it's like, but his album needed that feel. This song isn't done. But I will I will play you what we've got so far. So here's a funny story about this. So I made that beat, and Amp sent it back, and I finished it in a flurry, like, oh my god, I got it now. And then I told Cash to come to the studio that I had one for him, and he came, and he's just like, fuck yeah, I'm fucking with this. So he's sitting there trying to figure out, we're trying to write a hook together, and we have this mutual friend named the Professor, who's, you know, in his 80s, and we call him the Professor because he's always dropping knowledge. He's one of those old heads who's always going to drop some knowledge on you. So he's the Professor. The Professor used to be a doo-wop singer in the 50s. And he's sitting there, and he's like, I think I got something for the hook. And we're like, all right, Professor, let me see what you got. And he's just like, nah, seriously. So on the wall of the studio was, out of all the rap plaques, there was this little tiny motivational plaque on it, right? Professor looks, he says, I need to show you something. He goes, I never kept anything from my father ever, except one thing. And he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out this card, this business card from his dad, his pop's business from way back in the day. And on the back of the card was the same goddamn thing that was on that little plaque on the wall, right? And we were all like, yo, go ahead, go in the booth and do it. So This is how we created this one on the spot. But this is R&B beat, but it wasn't R&B. I made it for Cash.
Hot Tech, Joe and the Beats. Cash, bills, yeah. I am free, I am me, honestly, I believe I'd achieve all the fame, like the names I had seen on this page. I put pain, I put love, I put life. Don't take music, without music, I would lose it, I would
Success is a fair turn inside out. The silver tint of a cloud of doubt. You can never tell how close you are. It may be nearer when it seems so far. So far. So far. It seems so far. When it seems so.
Sometimes at night I sit and write, hoping for better days. Without this music, I lose it. Don't take my love away. It'll drive me crazy. Psycho, I'm talking Norman Bates. This life's a bitch, gotta find my niche, and I know at this I'm great. See, it's more than words and it's more than beats. Without this music, I'm incomplete. When I'm in that seat with the pen on the sheet, no Big, no Pac, no J, just me. Trip sometime, think about these lines, hoping that y'all see. It ain't about fame and it ain't about ballin'. It's picking up the phone to a higher calling. Got a nigga crawling, talking to God, asking the Lord, where would I be without this HIP, HOP, MUSIC on this MIC? I tend to release the inner beast, out of control, knowing my soul, searching for inner peace. I am me, I am free, I am me, honestly, I believe I'd achieve all the fame, like the names I had seen on this page. I put pain, I put love, I put life. Don't take music, without music, I would lose it. I would
Success is a fair turn inside out. The silver tint of a cloud of doubt. You can never tell how close you are. It may be nearer when it seems so far.
That's an idea. That's an idea that we're working on. But it was born out of a moment in time. Now, Cash, fucking incredible, dude. Incredible. And the whole point of making that record, it's an album filler. It fills a point in the album. It filled a need for a tonal need for that point in the narrative. And then B, we were attempting to make a record that gets better the more times you hear it. So once we finally finished that and put it out, I've tested it on people because that was the point. People were like, oh, it's cool, it's different. Bruno, like, yeah, it is different. We did that on purpose. But this is why I'm doing this. I am here to accept all criticism. Y'all could tell me that shit is whack and a terrible idea, and I'll be like, all right, abandon ship on that one. But, yeah, so we'll see. It's funny for me to be able to show you that when in almost an infant stage of creation. So now I will be able to keep you updated. It's called, the name of this album that Cash and myself are putting out is called Project Bluebeam. Yeah. Hey, yo, P fucked with it, man. Honestly, P fucked with it. Hard body. What up, yo? He said, he was just like, yo, I want to do one. Project Bluebeam. You guys do Project Bluebeam. We should do another Project Pegasus. So there was an idea of P and Cash doing something together in the future once the foundation had been built after Hunger Pangs, that they were going to do Project Pegasus together. So, but look for Lost Souls real soon because, like I said, I'm almost done with it. Oh man, we talk about Operation Paperclip all the time. All the time, homie. All right, what do we want to listen to? I got some more Blunt left, and you guys that have sent me things to my email. If you want me to play it and help you out, all you have to do is hit the little money sign. I don't care if it's 10 cents, a dollar. It's not the point. The point is as a community, we're gaming YouTube's algorithm. I keep telling you, I spent a year figuring this shit out, and I understand how it works. So, since I do nothing primarily on my main shows except play copywritten music and get banned all the time, in order to expand our reach so that P's music and whatnot is as extensive as possible, we've got to game the system. And by gaming the system, you make them money. So even if it's a penny, it's just whatever. You guys, you set it. I don't set the price to review your music. It's up to you guys. So send it through, and then I'll play it and review it, and we'll keep it moving. So we're multifaceted here. I'm helping you guys because I want to, and we're kind of gaming the system. So let's see what else I got in the. Let's see. Oh, I know what I should play. Where'd you go? Oh, you know what? I want to play for you. I want to show you what happens in the music industry sometimes. So, when Havoc had gotten linked up with Eminem, and then M was working on his next project, it was, I'm around, I'm in the lab, and Hav's like, yeah, I'm working on M's beat. I was just like, he's just like, yo, you got anything? Give it to me, and I'll give it to him. Who knows what'll happen, right? And I was just like, oh, shit, this is fucking incredible, right? Who knows, right? So, I made this beat thinking this is where Eminem was going with his direction and whatnot. And, I was told by Hav himself that, yeah, he fucked with it and it was in the folder, but nothing ever happened, and then nothing ever happened of the beat itself. And sometimes that's where good beats go to die. When you send them out to some people because they're fucking with you and whatnot, or you have an opportunity, and then you kind of reserve it just for them. And then if that doesn't happen, then it seems like absolutely nothing happens with that beat. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, Chronic, man, that shit is literally like 10, 12 years old. That's the crazy thing, because once I'm just like, oh shit, it's in that circle, it literally, I never played it for somebody else because I was like, oh, it might happen. And then, then from there, even after it didn't happen, I was just like, well, maybe it will. And then you just move on from there because you're just making more music already. And you never sit on one beat. One beat is never it. There's always more. So, Sam, I got you, homie. I love to see. Now I understand why Ski loves this shit so much. When he puts out like a loop pack or some samples or whatnot, and then sees how people flip them, the shit is fucking amazing, man. It's creativity on display at its best. It's dope, homie. The way you flip that is cool as shit, and of course the drums sound nice and crispy. Bassline. Keep working on it. Add a bass line. And I see that it's, the beat submission tryout. Yeah, keep working on it because these aren't due until the end of the month. So get on your bass line, homie. Cool as shit, though, man. It's cool as shit. I love hearing how people flip things because it's funny when a musician will usually say that a rap producer who just samples isn't really a musician, but there is such a skill set and ability to find samples and then also be able to hear something out of it and then flip it. And I don't even have that ability. Is highly skilled as I am in certain things, I literally do not have the ability to fucking cut up samples and shit, man. I got you, homie. I'm literally looking it up right now. I'm looking up jet fuel right now, homie.
Melvin.
Back from the dead like Deadpool. I can give you wings, not Red Bull. And staring at my sons is my jet fuel. Pencil something sentimental. My words are my best tool. Still love life even when it gets cruel. I'm Mr. Melbourne, so I lost my shit when I met you. Careful, cause this could get eventful. The downpour's torrential. Older heads saw my potential. I rose up the ranks like a general. I was there for everyone, I deserve a medal. I was putting love in the street while they spoke to the devil. Don't talk about levels. You got traits like Denzel's when he played Alonzo. No way in hell I'd ever fucking dog on my dons, bro. I'm there for the long road. Hit him with that combo. I got a good heart like Jon Snow.
All graphic and potentially traumatic material was not released.
Yeah. All this hate starting to fuck my senses. I ain't senseless, popping senses and hopping fences. Melbourne City where the cold relentless. You even play the role and get rolled trying to mold your benches. Flashy on the benches. Why them 5-0 resenters? Cause this fucking letter's so steez. Got them turning heads like wrenches. Dogs wanna show their teeth but don't wanna talk to the dentist. Lights go on and off, this shit endless. Time to find a new hobby, be side crunching benders. Leave me off the guest list, that shit horrendous. Till then, bro, hold your head like Sleepy Hollow. Play the background and bubble back tomorrow. Sticky risotto, fuck the game, you better off winning the lotto. Backstroke in your own sorrow, one like blaze in the grotto. Son, I'm right by the bay like Rococo. Number one face ain't the rock though. Sticky shit sent off the boat straight from Morocco. Damn, I was a smart child, thinking why I gotta stand here with it on Carla. Yeah, Bella, posse shot shit. 2018, straight up.
Yo, who the fuck made that beat? That shit is fire. Yo, one of my favorite guilty pleasures as a producer is Eminem. I love Eminem's beats. He's so angry and pissed off at him, and I understand it. He's putting it into the beats. And I like that feel in music. I've always liked that. That's why I like Havoc so much. And Mobb Deep and P. That dark shit. Yo, the shit is dope, man. That beat is fire. So, vocals, a little bit low. Especially because of that, that vocal sample in the sides. Because of the frequency that it's in, it's kind of up above everything, and it makes the snare kind of sound a little bit buried, which means that you're going to match the vocals into the snare, which is what you're supposed to do. But now the vocals are down here. Shit is dope though, man. That shit is cool. Where is this? Where are you from? Because I love listening to... See, I only listen to what I'm working on. So I don't really listen. I don't ever really get exposed to a whole lot of shit. So this is another cool thing about this show is I get to get exposed to a lot of stuff. Dope, man. Australia. I get the 333 is got a good presence over in Australia, man. It's fucking dope. I love it. See, YouTube's algorithm keeps pushing us out there, but I fucks with it. So, yeah, let me play this other joint. Now that I know you're from Australia, I have a better understanding of things.
Muscles. Straight up. Another Carney classic. Let's get it. Muscles. You know what it is. Let's get it. Posse shot season. Rest in peace Cinch. Rest in peace Rates. Rest in peace Script. Let's get it. Welcome to the circus. You can get shaped like Donna, but I ain't Turkish. You're spitting them same verses. Drink detergent. I'm with the word surgeon.
Who is making your beats, yo?
So many versions. Why I think I'm hurting. They're trying to put me out of service. And friends want to think they're certain till I make them howl like Thurston. When it comes to truth, they're allergic. Vermins get nervous when they talk to the wordsmith, and that ain't the worst bit. You can get burnt quick, cause life ain't perfect. Some run to churches. I'll put myself on the cross for you to worship. Trying to persevere.
Hold on. I'm gonna play it back. I will give you the respect to that. I gotta roll the fuck up. Yo, is this what rap in Australia sounds like? Like, this is new to me. Like, this is... Kal-El, I appreciate it. Stay safe out there. 333. Is this what rap in Australia sounds like? Is this what's going on out there? I mean, I understand that. I've never heard any other Australian rap. Let's not be fans of ourselves for one moment, and let's educate me. for a second. Oh, I know Karnik. I've heard of him before. Okay. Okay. Now I'm starting to connect some dots. Yeah, while I roll the fuck up. Let me play that again. Yo, these beats are crazy, yo. I like your ear for your own beats, like for your songs. You're clearly dictating a style and keep doing that. This shit is gritty as fuck, yo. It's like the Australian Griselda.
Muscles. Straight up. Another Carney classic. Let's get it. Muscles. You know what it is. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Posse shot season. Rest in peace, Cinch. Rest in peace, Rates. Rest in peace, Script. Let's get it. Welcome to the circus. You can get shaped like Donna, but I ain't Turkish. You're spitting them same verses. Drink detergent. I'm with the word surgeons. Call it curtains. Heard so many versions. Why I think I'm hurting? They're trying to put me out of service. And friends want to think they're certain till I make them howl like Thurston. When it comes to truth, they're allergic. Vermin's get nervous when they talk to the wordsmith, and that ain't the worst bit. You can get burnt quick, cause life ain't perfect. Some run to churches. I put myself on the cross for you to worship. Trying to persevere without a purpose is pissing in the wind, it's worthless. Iron the serpents and burn bridges with the merchants. We don't need them, pledge allegiance. It's fucking posse shot. Click, 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 watch the bodies drop. My friends got pinched by the dodgy cops. It's a holocaust. I'm chucking barrels like I'm Donkey Kong. I'm from a place like where Dondi's from. Yeah, the Shandon Don, the punch on Don, the back on Don. Been a Don since way back long. They know what's going on. Yeah, gotta tell them this shit. Muscle.
Yo, so keep doing more of that, man. Keep doing more of that. I know that's from 2 years ago. Keep doing more of that. That sound. Keep doing that. That shit is cool as fuck, man. So, here's my advice. This is what you paid for. Now, mind you, none of what I say to anybody is criticism during this show. Everything that I tell you guys, because you guys support P, and that means I fucks with you. Everything that I say is to help. Alright, dude. If you're going to pick beats like that, whenever you get your records mixed, you better make sure your vocals are up a little bit higher, because those beats are so thick and big, and this is the first thing I said. Who the fuck is making these beats? So you don't want people to say that. You don't want the... What did Jada say? I make the beats, but the beats make you. I'm not saying that the beats make you. You want people to listen to you. And with where the vocals are at in those two records versus the beat itself, especially the thick parts, they're a little bit too buried, and which in turn means that the focus, even if it is subconscious focus, is now going to drift towards what is the dominant factor within this mix, right? So that's mixing. So that's why it's mixing. Things need to be balanced. You're mixing things together. So in order to avoid the perpetual short attention spans of the modern day listeners, You want to make sure that you, as the artist, your words, your message, your vision does not get overshadowed in any way by the production. And that's what's happening. So I am going to play another one because you deserve getting another play, because I am impressed. But I'm not criticizing, homie. I'm trying to help you take the next step forward, because if you're going to pick beats, you got a really good ear for what you're doing. Yeah, that's incredible. That's fucking, this shit's amazing, dude. This shit's amazing. So get your vocals up more. Because on both of those records, the first thing in my mind was, who made this beat? Yeah, that's dope, man. You guys keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. And I hope all of Australia follows behind. Keep doing what you're doing. Now, so yeah, just get the vocals in a more. This is just another thing that P always said, because when I do mixes, when I mix P records, when I'm done mixing it, wherever the vocals are at, when I'm done, I just automatically put them up like a decibel and a half, because I know where I put them is not where he's going to want them. He wants them to be up and more present. He knows what I'm going to do. He knows I'm going to balance the entire thing and make it a big round geometric orb, because that's what I do. But he lets me do what I do, and then I'm like, all right, I've done what I do. Now let me fix what you want. So it's the same thing, because I would do the same thing, homie. So and you might not necessarily have to push the vocals more. Just cut. When you shelf off the vocals, shelf it off at like 85 instead of 65. Go all the way up to maybe 90 if you need to, and then that will allow the vocals to push themselves up more in the upper end and not so much of the low. But yeah, fucking cool, man. I'm gonna play another one. You deserve it.
Yeah.
It better make me want to stomp on an Australian spider, though.
Sticky like a back home from Darling to Burnley. Yeah, I got the fattest Guernsey. Now you ain't worthy. Yeah, I'm up early in the morning, burning like a fucking runs panel.
Melbourne Mayhem, there's only one channel. PosseShot.com, log on, flying off the handle.
Used to rock black top, then I moved up to stealth. I got the big boy tags that are bad for your health. I got the arrows that are bad for your health. I got arrows that point to the truth. I got the big boy bars for the boys in the booth.
Hey yo, must roll a zoo. I got this crazy ass strain from a motherfucker rolls around like Uber Eats. I got this street for the lockdown. Fuck Dan Andrews, Posse Shot got this shit locked down. And my heart still pump, I can't stop now. Nah, I can't stop now. Night after night, lights keep flashing. Cunts don't follow the heart, they just follow fashion.
Still on the street, yeah, we're still freshin'. Yeah, PS1 boys, yeah, we're still active. We brought it back to reality, yeah. Motherfucker, what the fuck, what's up, motherfucker, yeah, bro.
Yeah, you guys' production is crazy, man. So now that you have a sound, the next thing you guys have to figure out is what's the vision now. So when I met Conway before he signed to Eminem, him and P were super cool with each other. And he said something that is kind of stuck with me. And he's clearly executing it to a T. He said you have to plan your work and then work the plan. The problem is people plan the work and then don't really work the plan. So now the next stage for you guys is what's the plan? Because you got the first part. You got your like sound. You guys got like a thing. That's the hardest thing is sometimes for a producer is you want to find an artist. And an artist wants to find a producer because it's actually easier to get your music out if you work together. So just like putting out beats is a little bit harder. If you find an artist you can work with, you'll get a much wider audience, and then the people will just be like I just did, who the fuck made that beat? And that's kind of how it works. So you guys have already like figured out the two hardest parts. So congratulations, man. Welcome to the 333, man. I appreciate it. Anybody who fucks with P, you know I fucks with you. You guys definitely got your own thing going. That shit is fucking cool. NH, what up, homie? Carrot Soul, what up, man? Yeah, you know, I want to help. I want to help everybody. Thanks, man. I want to help everybody. And what you guys need to understand is if you do get into the game, feelings are out the door. If you're working for somebody and they don't like something about the beat, they're going to be like, yo, get that shit out of here, fix that, do this, do that. There is no, this means something to me because I felt like this when I did put down. There's none of that shit no more. All right, let's do this. So you got to have really, really, really thick skin because it's a brutal, brutal fucking industry. And it's not like I'm trying to prepare you guys for that. But I promise you, and you can ask anybody who knows me and who's ever worked with me, that I will be 100% honest with you. I'm not here to be a fan of your music. I'm here to help you with it. Now, if I do become a fan of it, then fuck yeah, awesome. That's not the point of this. The point is for me to help you. And as a producer and engineer, you've got to be able to separate your fandom, even especially from your own music. You definitely have to be able to separate your fandom of yourself so that you can take a technical and logistic, realistic look at what you're doing and make sure that you maximize its potential. And that's the goal. I'm here to help you do that. That's the point. I hope that makes sense because you guys know me. I be high, man. Look for I Be High shirts and stickers and socks coming soon. Yo, put it on a t-shirt, somebody. All right, so I got like a half a blunt left. You guys know the drill. If you want me to play some shit and give you advice and whatnot, you know, hit the thing. I told you I don't care how much. That's not the point of doing this. So we're literally together as a team gaming this YouTube algorithm. Yo, Unpoc. Un is one of 4 artists in my entire career that when we do sessions, or when we used to, is Rick Rude, what up, man? Is I didn't have to speak to him. We didn't have to speak. I never had to hit the button and tell him to do it again or say, yeah, he'd never have to say, yeah, let's go to the next thing, or I want to do ad-libs right now. It was literally unwritten communication the entire time we would do sessions. So Un is my motherfucking homie. Un and I have done like 1,000 sessions together. Literally. I would just hit record and smoke, and he would just do his thing, and rarely would I ever have to say anything. That only happened with 4 artists, to where I did so many records with them. I just already knew exactly what they were doing And they knew what I was doing. If I stopped it in the middle of the thing, I'd just do it again. We don't need to talk. Let's get this over with. So, Un is one of them. Nice, definitely one of them. We've done 1 million records together. Cash, come on, man. We already know. And P and I did, over the years, we developed a chemistry to where it was we didn't have to speak. Jerry Green, what up, homie? We didn't need to. He knew. Now, one of my favorite parts of my entire career is the first session when P was done with a take. Instead of just him being like, yeah, let's go to the next thing, or me knowing he wants to move on to the next thing, or me interjecting and be like, yo, you should probably do that one again. Because I would always interject if it wasn't good enough. Like, nah, we got a better one. We can do better. And without me saying anything, he was like, all right, Joe probably thinks it's good enough. But the first time he ever paused and he was just like, yo, Joe, what do you think about that one? And I was just like, oh, yes. We're building. That's the building of our professional relationship, to where he's trusting my opinion and ear on things. And that was built up over time and many, 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 many sessions together. Frankie, man, I really appreciate it, man. I love it when people say things like that, because that was one of the entire points of me doing what I did, is I wanted it to feel like you were listening to a movie and you couldn't get up and go to the bathroom. So there's no skipping anything. And anytime I hear somebody say that, that means that it worked. And all that work, all that time, and all that effort was worth it. And I really appreciate it, man. Like, I really do. Like, you guys don't understand. It's an extremely humbling experience to have somebody appreciate the art that you make. It really is. Yeah, man, I really, really appreciate it, man. Well, I mean, I can guarantee you that everything that I do does have a vision threaded throughout it. And that's me as an executive producer and as a producer. People ask me if I make beats. I tell them I don't make beats, I make albums. I thoroughly enjoy and have honed a skill set in taking the pieces and then weaving a story out of it and creating a narrative out of the pieces that I was given somehow. Might have to add a skit here or do something here, but those were always my favorite types of albums, so I just wanted to create the things that I love the most. So that's what I do, is I make albums. So I can guarantee Project Blue Beam from Cash. You will see. Look out for the Fox. Cooking up some things with the Fox. Truth Virus. Yeah, Truth. I was influenced. Thank you, NH. I was influenced by. I didn't listen to rap until '96. Honestly, like, I didn't like rap because what was available in the mountains of West Virginia was not anything dope. It wasn't what was going on in New York. It was like the corniest shit ever. Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer, like, get out of here with that nonsense. So I always hated rap. And then, thanks to Columbia House and 11 CDs for 11 cents, 96 hit, and I just started buying everything I could get rap-wise. But up until 96, I was born in 80, so the first 16 years of my life, all the music that I was really influenced by was Pink Floyd. Things of that nature. Pearl Jam, Nirvana. Things like that. And then once I started to like my own like start to discover the things that I liked myself, which was really rap. I just wanted rap music to do what I like. I never understood why they didn't try to make movies too. I was like, dude, make a movie. It's supposed to be like a movie. So, you're right, JB. Whenever I heard HNIC, I was hooked instantaneously because P had achieved what I had been looking for. I'd been searching for it my whole life. I wanted somebody to make a fucking movie with that New York rap, fucking murder, dark, gritty, disgusting, dirt, blood on your Timbs type of shit. And P did it. Because, and not only that, it was also intelligent and smart and embedded with a lot of shit that I already knew about. And I was just like, oh, this is it. And I promise you, HNIC made me drop out of college. I was well on my way to being a surgeon and going to Duke Medical, most likely, to be honest with you. I'm not making any of this up. And HNIC came out, it was over. I told P, I was like, when I heard it, I knew I had to do that. And then I did, which is fucking retarded. Yeah, Hell on Earth and Infamous both have that movie feel. And that's why I love Have and Alchemist so much. But Have is responsible for those two. And I thought Have naturally was responsible for HNIC because I never read liner notes or anything like that. And then when I found out it was Alchemist for the majority of that, I was just like, oh my, then that was it. It was over. I was instantly hooked. P's the greatest of all time. Alchemist is the greatest of all time. And I needed it. I wanted it in. See, Chronic, you see what happens when I say I want in? I want in, yo. I want in on that one. And I am literal, physical, walking proof that if you want something and you dedicate yourself fully to this, that the universe will give you the opportunities and open the doors. I promise you it works, because I had 6 classes left before going to med school, and I said, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go make mob music. I had never made rap music a second in my life. I played football and was smart. And that was it. Everyone literally told me I was in fucking sane. And the universe agreed with me because I fully committed. And, you know, whenever I write the book, you'll hear the full story in complete detail. Because P made me promise that I have to write my own book. He said, because nobody's going to believe this story. He's like, I don't even believe it. How the fuck did you end up here? And I was like, dude, I know. I don't even believe it sometimes. So I promised him that I would tell the story, and I will. So use it as inspiration. If you want something, you have to fully commit and know. See, that's the thing. You can't believe. You cannot believe. You have to know that it's going to work and that you're going to make it work. That's why I love The Matrix so much. If you don't know that you're going to make it to the next building, then you're going to fall down to the street like everybody does in their first jump. Once Neo knew that he could make it, like fully knew that he could make it, bam, he's over to the next building top like it's nothing. And then all of a sudden this motherfucker's flying and shit. There is no construct and limits. So that's what I'm trying to show everybody, man. This is why I've opened up this year and, like I said, lifted up the veil, pulled back the curtain. One thing that I'm also going to do this year, I got you, Hobie. I haven't checked Instagram today, really. I have been so busy. I got you. I will get to it. I always respond to everybody unless you say some stupid shit. Oh, man, I'm high. I forgot where I was going right there. Let me play some more music. Let me find something else to play. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I am going to do. Thank you for reminding me. I've only got 2 more templates to make, and I am making mixed templates for the Hegelian dialectic. You will literally be able to drop your vocals in into the session, and it will be the vocal chain and everything for Tyranny, for motherfucking USA, for whichever session, whichever song you're like, I want it to sound like that. You will literally be able to drop your vocals right in and start from there. I'm almost done. I've been working on it. I'm almost done, homie. I got 2 more sessions in the album to do, and it'll be done. And then I will make it available. I'm also doing Waves plug-in presets, so compressor and EQ presets and things of that nature. I'm almost done, man. I've been working really. 2020, I was working to build all of this, and now it's time to like throw it all out there. So this is what we're doing, and I cannot keep any of this knowledge. That's not how this works. The people who taught me didn't keep it from me. They felt I deserved it, so they gave it to me. I'm not going to be a gatekeeper like that. So thank you. This reminded me of what I was thinking. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is because my video editing program, something happened, and I can't make videos right now. I can only do live streams. I can't edit anything. I got to get another one. So once I get another video editing program, I will be posting videos, and I will be dropping some mixing and Pro Tools knowledge. And when I say knowledge, I am going to be eventually, I will give you guys the keys to the castle. So there's one thing that I do in Pro Tools that P made me promise I would never tell anybody, that I would never show anybody how I did that. And the reason is because when I did it for the first time in front of him, he literally looked at me and said, "Oh shit, you're different. You're coming with me." So he told me, he's like, "Don't ever show anybody how you do that, because that's what makes you you. Like, that's you. Like, you came up with that shit." All right. So I don't really record anybody anymore. So there's no need for me to hide that knowledge from you guys. It's not like that. So eventually, I will be giving you guys the keys to what made me me and got me where I was at. So I'm working on it. I am working. Every time, people donate and shit like that, this is what helps build all this, because then, thanks, homie. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, because that's what I do. If I don't do my job, then that's literally it. That's my only focus. A good mixing engineer, you're not supposed to notice that they did anything. You're not even supposed to ask who that was. It's good. It's clean. It's safe. You're good to go. A really talented one, when you hear something, you will say, "Who mixed this?" So, there's levels to that. There's really, really professional level mixing. Billy Lines, what up, homie? Where it's just clean and safe, and there is nothing wrong, nothing sticks out. There's nothing that makes you go, "What was that?" And then there's the next level. The people are just like, "Who did this?" And that's what you got to aim for, is to be that top level to where people are like, "Who the fuck did this?" So Billy Lines. Everybody, welcome Billy Lines into the chat. I played the beat that you sent me, son. That shit is fire. We are going to work on that one. We got That's another one. We got another one. I'm gonna play it again now that you're here. So, everybody, the man responsible for this is now entered the Thunderdome. The only reason I would ever stop to why I missed it was 333. Billy Lyons, that shit is fire, yo. Yeah, I'm going to be hitting you, yo. I want to do some things. Take that one to across the finish line because you are literally almost there. And as I said earlier, I didn't know if you were watching or not. That's the best mix you've done. So you've been learning, homie, and I'm proud of you. What? Billy Lyons? That shit is disgusting. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm playing more of it now. Fuck you. Fuck you and your self-depreciation. Why the fuck did it stop? Did the internet stop? What's going on here? I don't know why it stopped. Dude, that shit is fire. That shit is fucking fire, dude. Woo! Good lord. Let me try that again. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Billy Lyons, I want in on this one. I'm in on this one, yo. Yeah, dude, that one's fire, yo. That shit is fire. Hey, that's the best mix you've done so far. That's easily the best mix you've done. See, just like JB said, nice and clean, snappy. Everything has its own space. I'm glad that by me doing all this shit and opening up and reaching out to Peace fans and whatnot, that people are learning. because that's fucking dope, man. Because that's it. I just want people's music to be better. I'm trying to help. And look, me and Billy Lyons been making crack together, and I went in on that one, yo. We're gonna take that one from a 9.8 to a 10. Fire. Fire. Ooh, that was ill. That was dope, yo. Whoa. Fucking awesome, yo. If y'all only knew, if y'all only understood what it takes sometimes to get to that point. Billy Lyons, if they only knew what it takes. If they only understood the trials and tribulations. They only understood, brother. I mean, I've always felt like in order to make extraordinary art, you have to go through extraordinarily terrible things. Yeah, I'm not going to let you scrap that one, man. Nah, you're sending me the stems. I'm working on that one. As soon as I get Machine up and running, because like I said, shout out to Billy Lyons and the community. That's what I'm talking about. My Machine issues are going to be solved very soon. It is going to make it infinitely easier for me, Billy, and Dot to continue to collaborate on beats, because it's just kind of fucking hell at this point, because there's a lot of stems that got to be bounced, and like there's a lot of shit that's got to be done in order for us to fucking cross collaborate right now. But it's clearly been worth the effort, because the first two beats we've made have been crack. And that will be number 3, and that one is crack. So I've got an idea, William Lineal. I think you know where I'm headed with all this, so let's keep going. All right, Manny, I got you. Send it in. I'm thinking of a master plan. Got nothing but beats inside my hands. Not even my own. It makes it much easier. Yo, I got so many fucking things to listen to, Billy Lyons. I'm way behind, dude. I'm way behind, dude. I've been pretty fucking busy. It's a good thing, though. Trust me. If I'm busy, that is always a good sign. So, Mandy, send it over, homie. So, I got a little blunt left. And then speaking of the other things that I got to do, I got things to do, like records to mix and wolves to walk. All right, while we're sitting here, let me find something. The silence is deafening. I don't even know what to play. See, that's why I gotta get Machine working again, son. Now I can open up all my old shit that I actually was working on. This is why I always worked in Pro Tools exclusively, because there was never any issues of if something shits the bed, then I'm out of luck with all the work, because it's always just been in Pro Tools. Alright, so, yeah, let me play something else from my shit while I wait for Manny to send that through. Alright, what should I play? I don't want to play any of those. Let me see if there's something else that I made for cash that I could play. TVR, if you like Bonobo, you're gonna love this shit.
Walking down the street, I seen a beautiful model type, holding hands with a collecting bottle type ass nigga. So when they walk past, I go to grab and she pulled away like she ain't want cash, nigga. So I asked sister, don't I look better than that, nigga? And she turned around and laughed as to mock me, saying you too cocky. I love him, now stop please, because
love is in the eyes of the beholder. I used to keep the lighthouse lit for you. Hoping there's a chance you would stay sober and find your way back home without
99 plus 1 equals me. My queen try to spoil me with good food and loyalty. Treat me like a king and I'm royalty. And on my birthday she even get raunchy. Neighbor said that I'm a monster. My moms think I'm handsome. She know I ain't had that chain. The cops came and she screaming unhand him. No love like a mother's love. May not see it but you feel it, huh? Sucker punch. My pops got tired of coming to the precinct, me acting indecent. Look at your son. But he never flipped on me. Instead he said, sit homie. Schooled me about laws in the system too. I guess love is really unconditional.
love is in the eyes of the beholder. The ground used to tease, but I was never pieces of the ground. Hoping there's a chance you would stay sober of the ground. It's not so for me to guide you through pieces of the ground.
Yeah, we gotta finish that one. But, that is a Bonobo song that I cut up and we flipped into a remix. And, since I have met and sought counsel with Simon himself, there's not without the realm of possibility of actually making that song into a thing. And honestly, that was actually Cash's idea to do that. Yo, get rid of the horns and reapproach. The rest of the shit is very gritty. Yeah, Billy Lines, man. That's another one. Continue, get rid of that horn and reapproach, because this, without that horn part, is disgusting. Like, disgusting. Jesus Christ. That shit is fire. Straight out the Mississippi mud. Yeah, more of that part though. Oh my god. This shit. Billy Lines is ill with the drops, yo. Yeah, that's another one, man. Hey, you don't need much of my help on that one. Keep on working on that, because that's like rap. I can guide you on this one. The other one I want in on, because that's more like what we do together. But that one, whoa. So yeah, that horn, get rid of all that and reapproach. The rest of that is a keeper. Just through that one section, when it breaks into the other part, the horns that you have in the background and whatnot, definitely keep those. Don't get rid of all that. But through that main part, you might not even put anything in there. Maybe try to find something else every once in a while, but you might just get rid of all that, dude. The rappers are going to want to be on there. Yeah, dude, that one. Woo. The internet is dope, yo. The internet is dope. Yeah, that one. Boo. Yeah, you might want to get rid of it through there and just keep those verses open, and then only have that flipped part complicated, dude. See, this is why I got to get Machine up and running, dude. I'm going to try to get it done tomorrow. I got so many things I'm behind on. I'll try to get it done so that we can do this really easily. Like, really easily, because it's going to be super easy. So, Manny, I got you, homie. My neck hurts, y'all. Y'all done got my neck. I didn't sign my waiver for tonight. Y'all got heavy, gritty, bottom thumping fucking beats, and my neck hurts now. Yo, so Manny, that the main thing. I know you cut it up sometimes. I think by listening to it that it's drum pads. It's damn it. I'm not lying, y'all. Got my neck hurting. It's either an MPC or machine or something like that, right? So, fuck with it some more. Keep working. Oh shit, my fucking neck hurts. All right, let's see what we got going on. So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I'm done. So, you guys are fucking dope, man. I really like doing this because, these are all organic reactions. You're literally sending me shit on the spot and it makes it fun. I'm not fake, so I can't fake it. So you're going to get it. And if it's fire, you're going to know. And it's dope because you guys are being exposed to each other. So, reach out to each other. Get each other's IGs. It's stupid that YouTube doesn't allow you to message each other. Like, whatever. Yeah, Chronic, you already know. Remind me, I'll be high. Look for the t-shirt coming soon. But, for you guys to, link up and fucking make music together, man. Dot introduced me and Billy Lyons, and me and Billy Lyons now make music together. And there's things that I've made that would not even have been possible if he wouldn't have come into the fold, because he does things that I can't even fathom doing. I can think about it, but I can't execute it because that's not my skill set. And I know that you can't throw the ball and catch it. It takes everybody. So, you guys stay safe. This has been awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who supports P in any way whatsoever. So, keep doing it. Play P's music. Today's Friday, so I'm not doing anything in the evening. I will be doing morning meditation and then the Dower Hour tomorrow in the afternoon. I'll see if I can get somebody to swing by. Yeah, Billy Lyons, this is Beat Boutique. I do this every Thursday from 10 to whenever people stop sending me money. I'm just fucking with you until... It's supposed to be 10 to 12, but it seems like it's going to be a 3-hour thing because the first episode was 3 hours. So, this is the new thing. Beat Boutique every Thursday, 10 to whenever. Friday morning, I will see you for morning meditation. I want to keep I'm going to keep, trying to have somebody on to talk about what they're doing and their experience at their level of what they're doing and things of that nature. So we can all learn and build and shit. It's cool. So, and then we'll do the Dower Hour in the afternoon, and then I have things to do. So, and then Saturday I don't do the Dower Hour on the weekends, but Saturday night for RIP TV is going to be very special. I don't know how I'm going to make it special, but I'm going to. So it is officially the 4th anniversary of Hegelian Dialectic. And as I've said numerous times, there's been no album in the history of rap music that has become more relevant as time has gone on. That was something that was not anticipated. And it's trippy as fuck, but it's reality. So, Saturday night, RIP TV. We will be going in. I will be having some guests stop by and talk about the album. I will be doing a full album breakdown from front to back, as I do on every anniversary. But this one's going to be different because I'm going to have some people involved. JB, what up, homie? So Saturday night, make sure you tune in at midnight. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So I've already working on it. I've been planning. I don't have to worry about a playlist at all. Well, I'm just playing the album. Easy. So it's the other things that I need to work on. And I have some things. I had some things planned because who knew that this 4 years later, a whole nother election cycle and presidency and regime and all that it was going to become more relevant. How is that even fucking possible? I have no fucking clue. That's amazing. So, as always, guys, stay safe. There is a war going on outside, and we're going to do the best we can to keep each other safe from it. Until then, RIPP 333. And until I get a theme song for each one of my shows, which is what I'm going to need, somebody play my motherfucking theme song.
333. RIPP. Don P. PhD. Yeah. I said, RIP TV. Tell a homie. Mob Deep Mondays, that's everyday, thoughty. It's all for the community. That's what P showed me. We lost without the unity. Where the fuck is the OGs? RIPP. God bless the real. Only for the righteous. The rest will go to hell. Flipping through the book of Revelation. Figure it out. Transliterate the translation. Do it yourself. It's the last days. Life is a test and we in a cage. Concrete jungle. Everyday struggle. Fuck the pain. I'm on some HNIC shit. Hegelian 3 shit. If you don't know what I mean, you was never G. Real shit. RIP. Yo, P, play that beat back, 333. Burn some weed, repeat that. Shake me up a Tuka pack, break me off for 20 piece. I'm gone, never looking back. Y'all can't talk to me. RIP TV, tell a homie. Mob Deep Mondays, that's everyday, thoughty. It's all for the community. That's what P showed me. We lost without the unity. Where the fuck is the OGs? Like the weed, play some IMD for me. It's hell on earth for real, but y'all don't wanna see paper trail politics. All the shit was prophecy, strictly for the family. Peace to the prodigy. RIPP, I sleep when it's time for me. Dope dreams, bring the skizzy, pour the Hennessy. Searching for some inner peace, couple hundred G's. Deadly weapons and some weed just for you and me. RIPP, I sleep when it's time for me. Dope dreams, bring the skizzy, pour the Hennessy. Searching for some inner peace, couple hundred G's. Deadly weapons and some weed just for you and me.